up and these stuff. So they were like, no, you can't. We school districts won't allow anybody to go inside during that COVID thing. So
things have been really hard. And I teach the clinicals course, TESL 399. I don't think anyone here has had TESL 399 with me. Amanda, did you?
I don't think it was TESL 399 yet.
No, I don't think so either. So students have been taking TESL 399. The only time it was canceled, let me think, last year in the summer. But in the fall, we had remote clinicals, and yeah, there was only one school district that had students inside, our students in the classroom with their students, and that was in Skokie. CPS, it wasn't allowed. They had to have a different structure. And then in the spring, it changed a little, let me think. Yeah, it changed a little bit. And there was some loosening up. It helps that we partner with several schools for the clinical. So I'm able to draw on that. And then in the summer, which is our summer and their May and June, again, there were some students who were able to be in person. There were actually probably half the students were in person and half were remote. So it's getting better and better. And for the clinicals this semester, everyone, unless it changes, everyone is in person. So, but I can't trust that that will still be the case. And I'm going to monitor your workload because it is a heavy assignment workload in this course. So if I feel like it's been a little too much, then I won't do that assignment, the observation. I'll play it by ear. Okay. So let me pull up the PowerPoint. We were going to do a couple of icebreakers and looking at, oh my God, looking at the time, that is all we'll have time for. That's heartbreaking. Okay, so let's just, there's not that many of you. So let's go around. What was I gonna do? Pull it out. Okay, this is our first PowerPoint. And I'm going to pull that down. I want your name, your career goal, and some interesting tidbit about you. And then after that, we'll have a little Quizlet about me, and then I think we're going to run out of time. So we'll start on the new content next time we meet. Stop the share. So name, career goal, and an interesting tidbit. Can we start with you, Kay?
Okay. Okay, I forgot what you said now. Name, career goal, and interesting thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm Kay. My career goal has recently changed. It was, I mean, I'm in the early ed program, but I now have my eye on grad school. I just don't know what that looks like yet.
Mm-hmm. You don't know which grad program.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
That's all still TBD, but it's exciting to think about. And an interesting tidbit is, I grew up in rural North Carolina in the Appalachian Mountains.
Wow, that is so cool. Oh gosh, there's an author who is a Pulitzer Prize winning author who used to write for the New York Times, who comes from the Appalachian. Do you know who I'm talking about? Rick. It's not coming to me, but I would love for you to read I think everyone should read his books because he writes about his own life. And he uses colorful and descriptive language, which can be too heavy when some other writers do it. Like sometimes it's too flowery when other writers, but he does it so well that you feel like you're growing up with him in the Appalachian Mountains. Rick something, it'll come to me. I have several of his books. And one of my favorite writers is Ernest Hemingway, who writes in a very clean fashion. So they're like opposites, but they're still both really good writers. Thank you. Okay, Clarissa.
Carissa. Uh, my career goal is to own and operate my own daycare.
In Chicago or?
Yes, in Chicago.
Okay.
And an interesting tidbit, I have 2 cats.
No, that's adorable. So when I was in grad school, my second year internship was for the City of Chicago Daycare Licensing Division. And my job
awesome.
was, yeah, it sounds really dry, but my role was in the research division, and I love research, and it really was fascinating. So yeah, that is, and it's greatly needed more daycare, quality daycare.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Chicago. Thank you. Arden?
Career goals. So I want to get my ESL so I can not be in America and go other places. I'm a seamstress, so I want to like go to other places and teach English over there and also do my art with like I don't know, like the different fabrics and stuff like that.
Oh my goodness, this sounds so fascinating. Do you have an idea of at least what continent or what country?
Oh, definitely Mexico first, China, and Morocco.
Ooh,
Yes, because
wonderful.
I have family in Mexico, friends in China, and friends who do stuff with fashion and fabric in Morocco.
Wow. Yes, I want to go to Frida Kahlo's museum in Mexico City. That's one of my goals. Thank you. Aiden?
Hey, my name is Aiden, and when I hear Arden, I've had people mistake my name for Arden, so I was like, but my career goals for now, I'm working on.
I get Aiden a lot too, actually.
Oh,
I've heard it all. So yeah, I'm working on becoming a high school art teacher, but I would love to just do art. So I'm going to give teaching a crack, but I would love to get my MFA one day. And fact about me is, yeah, I met my roommate online when I was 17. I really liked his artwork, and I sent him an email, and 8 years later we lived together. So
what? That is so cool.
yeah, and
I love that you want to get your MFA. Those of you who are interested in grad school, don't give up on your dream. I feel like good students should not have to pay for grad school. You just have to be willing to be flexible. Like you don't have to necessarily go to grad school here.
Mhm.
Although, I'm a big fan of Northeastern and of Chicago. But if you want to increase your chances of getting funding, have an open mind. Thank you.
yeah, I'm
Erica?
not paying a cent. So
Huh?
said I'm not gonna pay a cent.
Good. Good. I love it. Derica?
I'm Derica. Career goals, I want to either become a kindergarten or first grade teacher. And I also have the goal of becoming a children's author. And a fun fact about me, I really love sports, all things sports. I enjoy watching.
Wow. And what's your favorite sport?
Probably basketball and tennis.
Okay. Oh yeah, those are fun to watch. I really enjoy watching the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
And in the Olympics, I like swimming, track, and dirt bike races.
Really?
I don't know why I like that. That's so crazy. Okay. Evelyn.
Hi, my name is Evelyn. My career goal is I want to go into education. I'm looking into early childhood right now, and I'm currently on campus. That's why I have a mask on.
Oh, okay. Where are you in the
My
library or?
I'm in a hallway. I just
Oh, no.
it's because my other class ends like 10 minutes before this one. So then I was like,
Wow.
so I was like
Okay.
looking for a spot. So I picked this one.
Okay, we're just glad that you're with us.
Yeah. And then I recently got a dog over like in May. I got a Yorkie.
Oh, must be
So
so cute.
he is 4 months old and we named him Macho.
Ah, I love it.
So yeah.
Thank you, Evelyn. Usma?
Hey, hi, my name is Uzma. One of my career goals is to eventually go into like SPED and teaching SPED. Right now I'm in elementary education and I'm getting a minor in TESL. One interesting fact about me is that like, I don't know, I collect Funko Pops, so I have like a whole wall of them at home.
What?
They're like little action figure, not really like action figures, but they're like characters of like popular people and like actors
Oh,
yeah.
see, I learned something new every day. Wow, thank you. Thank you, Usman. I like that you're pursuing SPED because there's a real demand. Okay, Mandy?
My name is Mandy. My career goal is to in the future maybe have my own daycare. And an interesting fact about me is that I have three younger brothers of different age. One is starting high school next week.
So you're their role model, huh?
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you, Mandy.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I think we just have Amanda, Aya, and Hannah.
I can go.
Okay.
It's sorry, I forgot what it is yet.
Well, we know your name is Hannah. Is there anything else you'd like to be called besides Hannah?
No, that's good.
Okay. And then your career goals and something interesting about you.
My career goal is to be a kindergarten teacher. And something interesting about me is I went to boarding school.
Wait, turn on your camera, please.
Okay. Actually, I don't know if it's not working.
Oh, it's not. Oh, okay, that's okay. I went to boarding school.
That's so funny. Yeah.
Wait, did you go in the Midwest or?
I went in Massachusetts.
So did I.
I don't think it would be the same school though.
Wait, don't tell me. Just give me a hint.
You're not gonna, I don't think you're gonna guess it.
No, just go ahead and give me a hint.
It's like 40 minutes outside Worcester and there's literally nothing to do in the area.
Worcester Academy?
No. It's like a private school.
What's the name of it?
Eagle Hill.
Oh, I've heard of it. I have heard of it.
Yeah.
This is crazy. So I went to NMH.
Okay, yeah, I know. I think you guys play us in sports actually.
Yes. I'm sorry, guys. This is crazy.
That's so crazy.
Thank you, Hannah.
Of course.
Now, who are we missing? Amanda? Did Amanda go?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
So my name is Amanda. My career goal is to be it was at first a kindergarten teacher, but now I'm planning to like be first grade. An interesting fact about me is I just recently got married as well, but in June.
Oh, best wishes. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Aya, I think you're.
Yes.
Okay.
My name is Aya, and I'm married for 8 years now, and I have two boys. One is 7 and one is 2. I always wanted to be an engineer, but after I have my first child and he had speech problems, and I watched how his teachers helped him, I decided to study early childhood education. I was born and raised in Iraq. I came here in 2010, so English pretty much is not my first language, but I do my best during my classes to understand every single word. So,
And people whose first language is not English tend to
Mhm.
do really well with curriculum like this.
I usually freak out in my classes, and I tell my teachers that you need to like give me like a second because English is not my first language. And the way I finished high school back home, so the way you guys write essays and papers is a little bit different from me. And then when I get my grade, they're like, you were bluffing or you were just telling us this so we can like be easy on you. I was like, no, I swear, because I really get freaked out when I have papers or stuff like, oh, I'm not gonna do well because like sometimes it takes me 10 words to explain something you guys can say in one word. So
Yeah, it's absolutely right. Those are definite differences, and it's not just with students from Iraq, but
Mhm.
students from many countries. So
Yes,
yeah,
because we like now I see how my son, he's in second grade, and I see like his books and stuff, and I was like, oh wow, it's totally different than when what we
yes,
used to learn.
when
Even
you
though
were, yeah. So
you know,
two things that are different. Well, one thing, when you said it takes me a minute, it made me think of something that you may not be thinking of, but so there's an additional wait time when you have English language learners in the classroom. If you're asking a question, the
Mhm.
standard wait time is 7 seconds to get the answer from the students. And then you chime in or you move to the next content piece.
Mhm.
But with English language learners, you get additional time, more than 7 seconds. And here in the United States, we tend to be uncomfortable with silence. So it's
Yeah.
sometimes it's hard for teachers, it's hard for them to give even the 7 seconds.
Well,
And
usually
I,
I do so you guys can like be patient with me, so you can know that
yeah,
I'm thinking or translating the words in my head, so I can get it there.
that's what's happening. And
Yeah.
with the writing, and we won't get to the last icebreaker, we'll do that at the beginning of the next class.
Mhm.
But the other thing with the writing is very real. And we see it with students who come to college from other countries or come to high school from other countries. Because in many other countries, you're expected to kind of regurgitate what you have learned. Like it's not unusual to use the exact words you found in a book. And it's
Yeah.
not really considered plagiarism. The other thing that's done in many other countries is that you're
That
taught.
that actually happened to me. I came in like the end of 2010, so it was like January 2011. I went to the college, and it was like, oh, just like home, like Google something and copy and paste, and I was like, boom, zeros. Like what? I start
Yeah,
crying because the teacher said, like you were cheating. I was like, I'm not. Like I don't cheat, but I thought I just got here. I'm here for 2 months now, so you better be easy on me. But like
yes,
it,
this
it
is
was that. So,
especially common with Middle Eastern countries and
yeah,
Asian countries and some African countries.
yeah. But
Um,
now I really make sure I cite everything and put quotes because I want to
right,
get my
because
grades straight.
the thing is, here in the US, we want to see you. We want to see your ideas and your interpretation. And in some other countries,
Exactly.
that's not encouraged at all.
No, that's we used to like just memorize and copy and paste from your head, like whatever you memorize in the book, you go and put it in the exam. So another thing that when I got here, it was like, oh, tell me what you think, what do you see, what's your comment
Like,
about
why are
this?
these people
I was like,
asking me
oh, I
this?
have an opinion here. I didn't know
Mhm,
that.
mhm.
I have to share what I think and when I said. So yeah, like day after day it got better, but it's been a
Good.
long time because I got too busy with my family and my kids, and I had to make sure that my kid he went back to being okay and talking normally, so I
So
quit
I can
my
tell you're a good mom.
I quit my job and school for 3 years just to make sure my
Ah.
kid be okay. So when he was okay, I was like, I'm going back to school now. And when I decided to go back to school, my second kid happened and was like, wait, I didn't plan for that, but I'm blessed. I'm thanking God every day for them.
Oh,
And
that's
still
a
going with the
blessing.
school.
Okay, so yeah, thank you for sharing that. And before we hang up, I want to mention one other thing. Since Aya brought up the writing, in many other countries, you're taught to romance the reader. What does that mean? That means you beat around the bush at the beginning because you want the reader to like you and maybe like your style of writing. But no, here it's we get to the point, right? So if you went to school here in the US, you're taught to get to the point. And if you don't, if you're not direct like that, then it's not considered good writing. So that's something that's not discussed a lot. You know, it's not just learning the language, but learning the ways that we do things. So thank you. I'm sorry I was so long-winded with the syllabus, but I wanted to make sure everyone understood. And if you have questions, you can ask them now or, you know, next time. Are there any questions?
No, not from this end.
Okay. Okay, so I will see you guys next time and please start the reading when you can.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank
I'll see
you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, Professor.
Okay, bye-bye. Thank you.
Thanks.
Have a good day.
Thank you, you too. Bye-bye.